Hi everyone, this is Tracy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today I've created a video to be part of the encouragement card hop. This is an encouragement card hop that is being put together by Courtney Kreber, Mary Palenko Designs, and Jen from Scrappina Creations. Thank you ladies for putting this together. I'm glad I could be part of it. If you're not familiar with Courtney, Mary, and Jen, I would strongly encourage you to check out their YouTube channels because they're very talented and you can learn a lot from them. I know I certainly have. My encouragement card focuses on dahlias and trying to have a spotlight image based on some stamping in the background. So the stamp set that I'm using, it's from Hero Arts, and it's part of their Hero Florals, excuse me. And this is the Dahlia set. So we've got this beautiful Dahlia and the stamp to cut it out with, which makes it super easy, to do this card. What I have is, I have the Dahlia, which I stamped it with embossing ink, and I embossed it with some sort of it's like a metallic purple. It's from Brutus Monroe. It's fine embossing powder, ultra fine. It was from a limited edition that he had created for Mardi Gras. But you could use any purple, and if you don't have purple, you could use black. So yeah, this one is in just purple for just the flower, and then the leaves I did not emboss. But I like the look of the embossed all the way around, and I'm going to be using just some watercolors to color it in. I wanted to show you a couple of the cards that I made, sort of like my prototypes. So the first one that I made, I created it with black ink, and it says, "Hold on, things will get better." And then I have the centerpiece sort of being highlighted there. I use Copic markers for that. And then I thought, well, let's try it with some purple paper. So I used purple paper and I put "Don't Give Up" as the sentiment. And I used the purple ink and the purple Copics, and it was just almost too much purple. I mean, if you like purple, this is the card for you. I mean, I like purple too, but I just think it doesn't have enough contrast. Then I made this one. This is on white cardstock, and it has purple, and then it just stamped with purple, and then here we've got the purple centerpiece. So that's the design that I'm going to be basing this on. So you saw earlier some of my really cute sentiments. Hold on, things will get better. Don't give up. I believe in you. These are all encouragement cards that are part of my process. And I got these sentiments from a set that was created by Brutus Monroe. This is the Spring Reef set, and these sentiments are fantastic. This one says, "Be the light, live a great story, don't give up, hold on, things will get better, and worry less, smile more." Okay, some great sentiments for the purpose of this. Oh, God bless me, I'm so sorry. Purpose of this card. The "I believe in you" came from Unity Stamp. It was part of a larger set that I bought as a kit of the month. So you can see that I kind of pulled together bits and pieces from a lot of different sets that I had, but I think that it made for a really nice finished product. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here. We're going to get this image watercolored. The image will need to be dried, and it will need to be, I'm going to have to die cut it. So I have one that I already stamped and used my watercolors to color in. So we'll probably just go with that one. This one has Brutus Monroe purple, which is grape, metallic as its main color. There's also a little dash of violet in there. Sorry if I was off screen. We've got purple, grape, sorry, violet, okay. And then for the leaves, I used yellow green, which is my favorite color green. and a little bit of this metallic green that came out as a special edition for St. Patrick's Day. It's called Irish. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, it's gorgeous. All right. So in the interest of time, we'll just use this one. I don't want to have a video that's an hour and a half long. I know that, you know, I am lucky enough to be part of this encouragement hop, and I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know that you probably have a lot of videos that you need to see. So just bear with me for a second while I go ahead and die cut this floral piece here. But while I'm doing this, I will say some things about the encouragement hop. First of all, my blog is called The Hopeful Crafter. .com, but sorry, the hopefulcrafter.blogspot.com. Yes, hope. Hope is an extremely important word to me. Having been through some very dark experiences, I have been able to find hope through my family and my friends and my faith. And I consider myself very fortunate that I have been able to find the hope in the dark times. I know there are some people who, you know, really struggle to find the hope. So I try to be the kind of person that encourages hope in others and encourages other people to have hope. And there are times when maybe friends or family members just have lost hope, and I try to be the one there to just be someone that they can talk to and try to encourage them, to let them know that, you know, there is light at the end of this tunnel, you know, and there will be better days. And the sky is gloomy now, but the joy comes in the morning. And I know that sounds kind of trite, but I really do kind of feel that way about being encouraging to other people, how important it is. A lot of times when a person is going through a difficult time, people are afraid to talk to them, or they're afraid to offer to help because they feel like they're inadequate. And what I would say is, sometimes it's not about the help that you can give, but the being there to lend an ear and to just let them know that you care, and that if they feel like they want to talk about it, you're there to be the person that can listen to them and help them. But if they just want someone to sit there and be with them, that you'll do that as well. And I think that's what being hopeful and trying to help people find hope is all about. What I'm going to do is place this stamp down in the corner. I'm going to stamp it off the page a little bit. Okay, now these won't be colored in, so they really don't matter too much. I mean, they're going to set the background, but they're not really going to need to be colored in, so they're going to be covered up with this. This will be our main image. So I'm going to be using some VersaFine Clair. This is a pigment ink, and I have this really handy dandy tool on the back. Look at that, it holds my ink pad. Isn't that cool? And I can just pull that lid off. Look at that. So it's a really great tool. I certainly feel that it has helped in my ability to stamp, you know, with accuracy, and to basically make sure that I'm getting the ink on the paper and not on my hands. So that is important to me. And it's just important to me to have a good grip, and that allows me to do that. So sorry about the glare, folks. I will be momentarily able to, I'll be able to get rid of that momentarily. Okay, I just want to stamp this one more time because the middle, I don't think it's going to show, but I want the middle section to be stamped clearly as well. I think it's just because of the magnets that it didn't go in so well. Okay, I'm just going to wipe this off with a paper towel just to get the, you know, the basics off. I don't have to be completely clean at this point because I'm just going to stamp it again. All right, this time I'm going to go, earlier I actually masked. I'm going to do that again. I created these masks earlier, so let's go ahead and mask that. I've been doing a lot of masking lately. You know how it is when you get on a kick with something, right? Oh, I have to do a mask. I'm going to do a mask with this card too, which I am. Just going to go ahead and just line that up as closely as I can. I'm especially interested in this area down here, not overlapping. The left-hand side doesn't matter so much to me. It's this part here that I want to line up very well, very close. What did I do wrong here? Well, this has become a little bit of a perplexing to me. What's going on here? What am I doing wrong? Let me see. It would help if I knew how to position my, if I knew how to position my mask. Seriously though, what in the world? I'm not sure. Okay, right here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I think the idea of a mask was a good idea, but not necessarily one that, there we go. Okay. Let me get rid of this piece of tape. Go ahead and move my magnet over here. Okay, this dahlia is going to go in the other direction. Dahlias are so pretty, and right now is the time that they're blooming in the middle of the summer. And dahlias, they really are very hardy, it seems. Once you plant them, they come up, very nicely. And I think you have to pull them up every year. It depends on where you live, but I live in Western Pennsylvania. We have very cold winters with a lot of snow, so these are the type of flowers I think you have to pull up every year. But you can get them in all different sizes and colors. My mother-in-law, when she was alive, she had a lot of dahlias in her flower bed, and she had really big ones, and they called them dinner plate dahlias because they were as big as a dinner plate. All right, so I'm making a nice mess here on my Misty. Okay, that looks nice. All right, one more, and then we will go ahead and get this on the road here. I'm going to switch over to a microfiber towel. Okay. All right. So yeah, I used to plant flowers and have flower beds, but I just don't have time for it anymore. And I definitely miss it. But it was so much work. And I really didn't cut them and put them in bouquets or anything. Another really pretty flower is zinnia. So I think there are a lot of stamps out there with zinnias too. All right. Oh, I forgot to mask it. I was getting in such a hurry, but I think it's going to be okay because this is the way it's going to look. So it's not really going to matter that much that I didn't mask that time. I'm so worried about my video being too long that I got myself in a hurry and made a mistake. All right, let me put this out of the way. All right. Okay. So yeah, basically I'm just using that sort of as the accent of the scene. So I'm going to use some foam tape and pop that one up. I think that would make a nice, just a nice extra touch to that. Whoops, I told you I would try to get the glare out of your eyes. These Tim Holtz crafting glass crafting mats or whatever are awesome, but they definitely have a great amount of glare when you're doing YouTube videos and all your lighting's overhead. Someday I'd like to get one of those mats that are all white. I think they're made by Waffle Flower, but I just have to wait until I'm able to budget for something like that. So yeah, I work full-time, and crafting and card making, just a hobby of mine, but one that I get a lot of joy out of. And recently I had my family reunion. I have 2 family reunions every summer. So last Saturday we had one, and I included little gifts of cards that I had made in the auction that we have. Every year we have an auction. And that went over really well. People were excited. So for the reunion that I'm going to this week, I'm going to do the same thing. All right. I want to stamp the sentiment, though, before I move on here. I don't want to put that in my, I don't want to put that on my card panel until I stamp my sentiment. All right. So I have to decide which sentiment I want to use. I like the I believe in you, definitely, but I've already used that one. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use worry less, smile more. Okay, so let me just get that out of the package here. I'm sorry about the noise. All right, worry more, smile. I mean, worry, yeah, worry more. I think we all worry enough these days. We want to worry less and smile more. Now, it's going to go there. I want to make sure I leave enough room for my flower because I sort of have it, yeah, I sort of have it bumped out a little bit here. Let me see. I'm going to put that in the top corner. All right. And I'm going to use the same color ink, which is the Versa Fine Clair Monarch, which is a real pretty purple. These Brutus Monroe stamps, these sentiments are really sweet. And like I said, that stamp set is called Spring Wreath, and it's still available through Brutus Monroe. And the Hero Arts Dahlia stamp and die set are also still available. So the products that I'm using are actual products that you can still purchase if you have any interest in doing so. That's always a bonus. A lot of times I'll use what's in my stash, and sometimes the stuff that I have may or may not, you know, be available. You know, sometimes they were limited edition and they sold out. All right, that looks good. We're getting there, folks. But yeah, I was really thrilled whenever Courtney and Mary and Jen decided to do this. I think that I personally like to give my cards away. I think that encouragement cards really make the world of difference. So why not make more cards to encourage other people? We have the tools, we have the supplies. I think that we should really share the joy, in other words, with other people. Okay, so I've got that down. That looks really very nice, I think. I like the way that I popped it up on foam. It gives it a little bit of a pronounced look. I did not pop it up on foam on my previous versions. So I've got this real pretty light purple cardstock that I'm going to use. Gonna put my, oh, by the way, this is Brutus Monroe, Not Your Mama's cardstock, 130 pounds. And I just took a stitched rectangle die and I just cut it out with the stitched rectangle die just to give it a little bit of a, you know, contrast or interest. I try to remember to do that. Looks like I put it on backwards, but that's okay. I think this is the actual front side. Whoops. Yeah, I have a lot of whoopsies in card making. I'm certainly not perfect, but I just go with it. I don't scrap it. I make the best of what I have. And I think, you know, it's okay because most of the people that you're going to give these cards to are not like avid card makers, so they're probably not going to really notice the difference anyways. And my one friend, she likes it when I send her cards where I have made what we call bloopers or whoopsies, because I'll point it out to her. I'll be like, hey, that's where I messed up. And she'll laugh. And she'll keep it because she's a really good friend and she appreciates getting a card from me, even if it does have a blooper. So that's my card. I was able to keep this video. Looks like it was, under 20 minutes. Amazing for me. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you like the basically suite of cards that I designed. I think they turned out really nice. I'm really happy with these. And I think that it shows you that with a little bit of die cutting and a little bit of background stamping, you can really have a spotlight image. I want to encourage you, if you're new, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. I'm trying to get to 1,000 viewers. And if I can get there, I'm going to have a big giveaway. I've been saving up all kinds of cool items to give away. I do have a blog. It's called thehopefulcrafter.blogspot.com, and my Instagram is Schultz551. You can also email me at thehopefulcrafter.gmail.com, and I will send you a card, which I love to do. I love sending out cards to people. Again, thank you, Courtney, Mary, Jen. Thanks to everybody who participated in this encouragement hop. I can't wait to watch all the videos, and I can't wait to see how other people have taken their gift of card making and have created a hopeful message for other people. So it's been great getting to spend this time with you. I wish you a hopeful day, and thanks a lot for tuning in. Bye-bye.